Hey, welcome back, Fitness Legends. It's the K-Man here to give you another fitness tip that's going to help you. A fitness training tip is going to help you become a better fitness professional. This tip, what I see a lot in gyms or as fitness professionals or trainers, is when they're training their clients, they use interesting motivational techniques, and some use no motivational techniques. They're like a statue standing there with what we call clipboard holders. You know, they hold the clipboard and they record the numbers, and they're thinking that writing down the numbers is motivating their client. Yes, I will record the bench press. You did 5 repetitions. Yes, good job. Which is two of the worst words you can hear, good job, which probably means nothing really. Or I see trainers who sort of overdo it, say, come on, push it, do another one, drive it hard, push it hard, yeah! So that sergeant major style type of trainer, which can be a little bit annoying unless you are motivated by someone screaming at you to push it. This is my question for you. If you're training me, for example, and you say push it, my first thought is, why? Why should I push it? Do another one. Why? What for? See, what trainers tend to forget is the most important part of training, which is the why. They focus on the what. The what is, come on, you've got to get stronger, you've got to lose weight, you've got to get fitter. Yeah, that's the what. But the most important driving factor that drives people, that sparks the emotion in them, because emotion is like fuel to the engine in the human body, is the why. Why should I get fitter? Why should I get stronger? Why should I lose weight? So if you're a great trainer, which I'm sure you are, otherwise you'd not be watching me today, because if you're watching me today, it's not because it's me, but because you're obviously dedicated to self-education and personal development. So focus on the why. So when you're training somebody, all you need to do is sometimes as a great coach or a great trainer, you just have to remind them of why they're doing it. So a part of the process of finding their goals, find out the why and remind them of the why while they're doing the training session. For example, if they're doing a bench press and they're pushing hard, rather than say push it, and it says, how many more would a world champion do? Or, think of how great your arms are going to be on the beach in Hawaii. So subtly remind them of why they're doing the exercise. Maybe a subtle reminder before they do the exercise. Okay, George, we're going to do some lunges. Remember why we're doing this? Because you've got to get your legs really strong for that race coming up. Or Mr. Jones, we're going to do a leg press, and you remember we're doing this because you want your legs to look sensationally toned in that black miniskirt that you want to wear at your school reunion. And then as they're going through the exercise, as they're struggling, don't scream at them, just say, remember, let's do 2 more for that miniskirt. Let's do 2 more so you can slip into those jeans. Let's do 2 more, 2 more will give you the world championship. And then they're reminding, and you're using their words, not your words. And when you go through the process, find out why, remember the words they use, and remind them of the words they use that will motivate them to do those extra 2 repetitions. My sport is taekwondo, and some of the trainers, when they train me, I'm doing a single dumbbell press, and I get to my 10 target repetitions, and then they'll say, hey K-Man, every repetition above 10 is an extra punch you get on the Argentinian. So now what I'm doing is I'm not focusing on the repetition, I'm focusing on that extra punch to get that extra point in the fight against the Argentinian, because the Argentinians are quite crazy, great fighters, right? So you may say, Mrs. Jones, you've got 10 repetitions on the leg press, and every repetition above 10 will make your legs even more toner and more tight and more sexy than what they are now. So 10 is the target to pass, not to meet or not to achieve. So give them motivation to go past, and they will drive themselves. Give the person a big enough reason, and they will push themselves to that reason. It's not about pushing it or driving it or give me another one. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, still words of encouragement is wonderful, but they're not the main driving factor. Motivation comes from within, and bubble. Get their juices bubbling by reminding them of the why, because the why will get their emotion going and get them focused at the end result and how it's going to benefit their life. So every person you train, before you do the training session, just remember why they're doing it. And you may subtly remind them before they do the exercise. Okay, remember you're training for this world championship. Okay, remember Mr. Jones, you've got 8 weeks till you've got to be in that bikini in Hawaii. And then when they're on there, they go in the right mindset. And then give them a target, might be 8 reps, 10 reps, and then say, hey, every repetition above 10 means your legs will get tighter and toner what they are now. Or every repetition above 10 is an extra tackle you break in that rugby world, in that rugby championship game that you're playing this weekend. Or every rep above 10 means your biceps are getting bigger, so you can look fantastic in that little tight bond shirt when you go to that little party that you're going to impress those girls. Whatever it might be, I want you to massage their goal or their why into the training session and subtly remind them, and you'll find that the person will motivate and push themselves past those barriers without you having to get behind them and cracking the whip. That can be a pain in the backside and can be quite annoying. So don't be one of these screaming, annoying trainers who bark out words and hope that one of them motivates you. And don't be one of these clipboard holders who think that just recording a number is going to motivate them. Your role as a trainer is not to train them, but to coach them. And a great coach reminds their client of why they're doing what they're doing and the glory they're going to enjoy, whether it be fitting into that mini skirt or winning that world championship or losing that weight or getting rid of that back pain to play golf. If you do that, people will motivate themselves. So see you in the next fitness training tip. Apply that this week to your clients and see the change in mindset and the change in passion that your client has. And it's a lot easier for you to do. Saves your voice from screaming.